guys, Linda Antwi with the Red Carpet Report. We're live here at the Chinese Theater for the premiere of Sushi Girl. Yes, you heard me right, Sushi Girl. We're not going to be eating sushi. We're going to be more freaked out after we see this movie. So let's go and talk to some celebrities. You look very familiar to me. You look like a soap opera actor too, that I once knew.
Been on that, yeah.
Yeah, that I went to.
Hospital, yeah.
So tell us about the movie that you're working on right now.
Well, just finished it. Well, finished it, not just. It was with Ed Harris, called Phantom, about the Cold War, about an admiral in the sub coming over, trying to actually defect and not take the orders to go through with World War III. So, kind of cool. Also a couple others. I did opposite Michael Madsen, a movie called Lionhead, which is a comedy.
So what was your character in that movie?
In Lionhead, I was a con artist, and I was conning the mob. I was conning a couple other people, and Michael Madsen's soon-to-be son-in-law. So I had a lot of people chasing after me. It was, I want to say it's a dramedy, maybe. You could talk that.
So this is kind of right up your alley, this whole Sushi Girl, because it's kind of a horror, but not so much a horror.
Right. I'm looking, I know that's what I hear. It's a horror kind of thing, so I'm curious as to see what they do with it.
Right.
Is it like a horror thriller kind of thing?
Exactly. It's like a thriller with hints of horror in it, little comedy.
I gotcha. Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Excellent. Now I have a question for you. So the schedule of, being on a daily TV show versus being on a movie for an actor, how is it different? How do you prepare? Because you have to know your lines every single day.
Well, yeah, but they also change. They can change, right? You can get your script and then they can say, oh, at 8 o'clock, you know what, we're going to do rewrites, and then completely rewrite, and then you've got to just maybe go all night, or at least, through your technique and how you've studied, you can get, I don't want to say get through, but it really teaches you how to do it. But on a film, you may have a little bit of time. You may, and you also have time to either rehearse, because if you're staying on location, you have time to do that as well with someone the night before, whereas on set, very hard.
So my question to you is, just from a creative perspective, so was it easier for you? Because I think that if you have to learn lines every single day, like for me hosting, if I have to know something every single day, then if I have a long time to know my script, I probably am better at it.
It's kind of funny, because if you're doing something constantly, like learning 10, 12 pages for each day, you get really good. And a lot of times sentences and phrases and the way in which a paragraph is written is kind of in the way in which you say it. So it's already a little familiar. So I think that's better. Give me a whole chunk of stuff. And then when you get that little stuff, it's really easy.
It's like nothing. It's like a couple sentences. What is that?
And so, but there's nothing that's better than good study time too. So.
Awesome. Great. You've been a great interview. Thank you so much, and enjoy your night. Thank you. Thank you. If you like these videos, make sure to subscribe, favor, like, and take a look at some of our other ones.